Hello, everybody. I am Mr. 901 Tommy Jackson, official Maestro of content for Looney Tunes World of Mayhem, and welcome back to your number one source for Looney Tunes World of Mayhem news. We've got just that for you today. We've got some news, we've got some upcoming events, and a brand new feature coming for Alliance and your Alliance mates. Let's hop on over to it and take a look. All right, we'll switch this on out, bring the game out, bring the blog post in, and the first one we're going to start with are the upcoming events for August. Has been updated. As you can see, the new picture here, which kind of reminiscent of some of my take on a thumbnail of this variety. You got wee little guy right here, and you've got a beautiful Penelope. I love the design of this one. Let's scroll down and take a look. We're going to skip past the calendar as we often do. Right now, Bugs the Brave, Path to Legendary is in fact live. Now, in order to get Bugs the Brave, you're going to need Gridiron Gossamer, Sylvester the Brash, Sylvester Slaslow, and Tweety the Twoo, all at least at 4 stars in order to unlock him. You can actually find that Path to Legendary guide in the description below. But congratulations to anybody that's unlocked Bugs the Brave. Now, I think Bugs the Brave has probably been hit by too many people have his gimmick now. His gimmick was really damage immunity. And I think there's a lot of folks that actually do that now in the game. They did a few reworks here or there once they added the Marvin the Marvelous to the Knights team. So I haven't really got to test out the viability of how much that has helped that team or not. But if you didn't have him unlocked and you unlocked him now, congratulations. That's one less tune you have to unlock. And that event's going from August 16th to August 20th. Now tomorrow, and of course, just like every event, when it goes live, we will be live on Twitch at twitch.tv/Mr. 901 Tommy Jacks. But we've got a desert regional event, and we took a look earlier at some of the desert tunes, and we've got a few that are definitely, well, we're hoping that a blog post hits any moment now so that we can actually know which tunes that we're going to see. But if we just go over to the game real quick and we look at desert, you can see right here there's a few tunes just on the top of the row here for my roster that are definitely ones I'm going to be looking out for. Conqueror Taz, Revenant Roadrunner, Speedy Gonzalez, all Path to Legendary tunes. And then Van Wally with the rework recently has become really good. Also getting a rework and has become integral to the Imperial team because now they have somebody to heal, Caesar Foghorn. So we'll have to see if a blog post does hit sometime today. We'll have a video out about it, breaking all of that down. But that is happening tomorrow, August 17th to August 20th. Usually regionals are a good way to pump up your tunes and to accrue golden tickets for the next upcoming tune, and we'll talk about that in just a moment. Later that day, tomorrow afternoon, if you will, Professional Spotlight. Now, I've probably talked ad nauseum about how I would like to see the spotlights adjusted maybe a little bit more on par with Marvel Strike Force, the way that they kind of do new characters. So I would like to see the very first level, maxed out pros versus maxed out whoever you want to throw over there. Okay. Something that would be challenging, but not a direct counter. Right. And even if you didn't have the team, I'd like to see us be able to use that. It kind of break it down, fireman bugs. The first thing you probably want to do is this big AoE, blah, blah, blah. Right. Gives us some steps, gives us some modicum of rewards, and then after that, you have to have the team. For example, we've got, and we'll see it later in this blog post, we've got a Divine Spotlight coming up, and I'm telling you, if more folks played with the Divine team, like a full Divine team that was beefy, you wouldn't have any problem selling tickets for the black ticket wheel or team packs, if you will. But regardless of all that, Professional Spotlight, August 17th to August 20th. And then, like I was saying, we've got a Desert Regional tomorrow. Get all the golden tickets you can, get all the stuff that you can for Counting on the Countess, August 21st to August 24th. Meet Countess Penelope, the aristocratic cat herself. Countess Penelope has arrived in Avallonia as another addition to the Aristocrats team. And we did get some more info this time in this blog post. I really do like the fact that this particular Penelope doesn't just look like a reskin. It looks like, you know, it's a rework of a tune, not a kit, not something like that, but an actual ground up. They really designed it to look like this, as opposed to something like a Space Granny, you know. So this is a new event, Countess Penelope, and she is a legendary. Now, keep in mind, guys, all of these events, you have to be a minimum level of 40 to see the event pop up. I know I get a lot of comments on YouTube. I can't see the event. I can't see the event. You do have to be a minimum level 40, but that's not too hard to obtain. And this is coming up this Friday, so you've got plenty of time to get there. Now, the featured tunes, this is sort of interesting. Countess Penelope, Grand Dukeling Sylvester Jr., Grand Duke Sylvester. Okay, that's not the surprising part. Contraptionist Egghead, Alchemist Frankenbeans, Apprentice Hugo. So we had just had an event with Apprentice Hugo. So hopefully if you've been playing a little bit, you've got a decent enough Apprentice Hugo to go through whatever sort of unlock campaign or what have you for Countess Penelope. Alchemist Frankenbeans is currently available in this Grand Dukeling Sylvester Jr. Event. In fact, there's a whole campaign where you can just farm pieces. And then Contraptionist Egghead. Now, it was super hard for me to get Contraptionist Egghead any sort of stars on him. I think I've got him at maybe 4.2. So this is probably a lot of people's hard spot as far as the tunes go. However, if he's a featured tune, we would hope there'd be a way to get some more pieces from him for that campaign. So we're just going to have to stay tuned and see. But either way it goes, August 24th, or 21st rather, through 24th, Countess Penelope. And then following that coming Monday, August 23rd through 27th, or actually, yeah, Ronan Canasta PTL. And again, you're going to need for him Officer Prissy, who's currently in the Tower Store, Cannoneer Canasta, who you can get through Alliance type functions, either war coin milestones or through rewards. General Pandemonium, who really not a good way to get him right now. And then Curator Porky, who, you know, call him at the house. That's probably, you know, he's probably not doing much. You can probably find him there. But this particular Path to Legendary, I think this was a lot more attractive before they blew the team up. But either way, I don't think it's a bad thing. You know, I've said this before. If you're not even planning on using a tune, at least unlock it, at least acquire it, because you never know, one rework here or there, and wouldn't you know who won the pony? Well, it'd be Ronan. Ronan would win the pony, but I don't think Super Flashy was at one point. I don't think Super Flashy at this point, but if you don't already have him, definitely try to at least unlock him, because you never know what could happen. Game's always evolving. Then we have a regional town event, August 24th through August 27th. Super hype about that, mainly because there's a couple of decent town tunes or sections of teams, rather. So if we switch back over to the game, you can see what I'm talking about here. Fireman Bugs, Gridiron Gossamer, Dr. Kill Patient, what is his name? Henry Hike. I've got so many Henrys. QB Daffy. Now, probably won't see any QB Daffy or Petunia here, but and then also Officer Prissy is located in the town. You've also got Cheerleader Wally. So I think that's cool. You know, definitely a couple of integral pieces to teams for the town. And like I said, you definitely want to, you know, as usual, farm it for golden tickets and tune pieces. That's really what those are for. And the town is going to run from 24th to the 27th. And then later that evening, a divine spotlight. And like I said, I think this would be the perfect scenario for let somebody play with the full maxed out team. Let them roll with it that first time. After that, I think you'd be selling a whole bunch of team packs. And then we finally have not necessarily info on Fair Lady Melissa, but we do have an in-game image, at least the character select image of Fair Lady Melissa. This event's going to go from August 27th to August 30th. This is going to round out the Aristocrat team. Brand new tune, similar to, you know, the likes of like a Toro we hadn't seen in the game, and then all of a sudden Toro popped up. The difference here is she's an epic, not a legendary. So, you know, that just kind of sparks my imagination, saying that there's probably going to be more Melissas. If they brought Melissa out as Fair Lady Melissa, and they brought Toro out as Lunar Toro, well, there's the OG version sitting around somewhere. But this from August 27th to August 30th. And that's what we've got for the event blog post. However, there was another one today. I'll show you guys this. The last feature that was mentioned, or the last one we had left on the World Map of Mayhem blog post all those many months ago, I had assumed that it was going to be the team selection feature that would have been last, but we were lucky, we got it, and here's this last one they talk about. So we should be expecting a new roadmap pretty soon, I would think. The new feature is Alliance Punch-In. And I wanted to tack this on here to the events post because, as you can see, it's not a very long post and a lot's up in the air, but let's read it real quick. What's up, Doc? We are ready to share more details on Alliance Punch-In, a new Alliance feature that will give you and your Alliance mates rewards daily and will replace the Alliance crate. All right, so let's take a look here. We can see this graphic here, and we're gonna let it kind of do its thing here. We're gonna let it restart. Okay, so there's the click to punch in. You punch in, you get your reward. Once you have 8 people, it looks like. Now, granted, this is all early, but 8 people get you a certain reward. 10 people, 15, 20, and you'll see what those rewards are based on here in just a moment. So what is it? Alliance Punch-In enables members of an alliance to, punch in. Punch in daily to claim bonus rewards for everyone in their alliance. The more players punch in on a daily basis, the better rewards everyone gets. All right. So it says right under this picture here, rewards increase the more players that punch in. Rewards include campaign and gadget energy, boost cubes, gems, as well as special boost cubes when all 50 Alliance members punch in, and rewards scale with player level so that every player gets rewards appropriate for their level. So that's essentially what these rewards are going to be based on. Why are we doing this? As you've seen with the introduction of login calendars, we believe that players that play every day should be rewarded in a straightforward and simple fashion. In addition, over the years, we've seen alliances form, grow, and stay together, forming long-lasting bonds. We want to reward the effort these alliances have been putting in and want to incentivize more players to experience the fun of venturing into the world of Mayhem with more players. With Punch-In, we are expanding on the login calendar logic and scaling it to the alliance level to deliver a rewarding experience for alliances to play every day. Alliance crates are ending. All right. So being cognizant of the amount of effort and time the game is asking for on a daily basis, we are ending Alliance crates to make room for the all-new Alliance Punch-In events. We hope this is a welcome one. We hope this change is a welcome one, since in addition to the daily playtime saved, the amount, quality, and predictability of Alliance Punch-In rewards are significantly higher than the old Alliance crate. And then it says, when is it coming? Alliance Punch In is going live shortly after 8/18. So, you know, shortly after here in a couple of days as of this recording. And this is interesting here. And the reason, like I said, I wanted to tack this just kind of as part of the events post is because I think it's great as long as the rewards are good, right? And, you know, that's kind of my take on it. I'm totally fine with not having to do the Alliance crate thing. I think crates in general are probably one of the kind of the dredges of the game. But not having to worry about doing them so that I'm not like, because if I don't want to do them, I'm not hurting anybody anymore. Before, if I wasn't doing them, then my Alliance is not getting everything that they could get if I participated. So I think this is a lot easier pushing a little login button every day. We'll just have to see how the rewards stack up. And that's what we've got for you today, guys. A couple of different blog posts. I'm expecting another one to come out soon about the upcoming event. So make sure that if you haven't already, you subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell to make sure that you're always notified for a brand new Talking Tommy video. And hell, throw a like on this thing while you're at it. Ain't gonna hurt you. All right, guys, that's what we've got for you. Stay loony, and we'll catch you down the road.